Welcome back to Half of Heidi, or welcome to my channel in general if this is the first time you've dropped by. Today I am 26 weeks at post a vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and of course 26 weeks means it is 6 months. Actually, the anniversary was technically yesterday, the 8th, because I had my surgery on the 8th of November last year. 6 months it's pretty mind-blowing in terms of what has changed in that time. Anyway, let me tell you my stats. So my highest weight was 191.7 kilograms, which is 422.6 pounds. On the day of surgery, I weighed 179.9 kilograms, which is 396.6 pounds. Last week I weighed in at 122.4 kilograms, which is 269.8 kilograms, 0.8 pounds, 269.8 pounds. This week I weighed in at 119.8 kilograms, which is 264.1 pounds. So in this last week, I actually lost 2.6 kilograms, which is 5.7 pounds, huge loss. Since the operation, so in 26 weeks, I've lost 60.1 kilograms, which is 132.5 pounds. And all up, including the 4-week pre-op diet, so in the last 30 weeks, I've lost 71.9 kilograms, which is 158.5 pounds. And that's mind-blowing, like knowing I've lost about 72 kilograms or 159 pounds. Like that's what I used to weigh when I was in the healthy weight range. So I've basically lost an entire Heidi from maybe 15 years ago, maybe 12, 13, 14 years ago. Yeah, either way, I'm really super happy with this week's loss. I'm also really, really happy in terms of the excitement that I felt when I stepped on those scales this morning and saw that I was out of the 120 kilogram range. I mean, I just scraped in there at 119.8 kilograms, but yeah, that was really exciting. It's been sort of like an important milestone point for me for quite a while. Then obviously the next one is going to be to get under 100 kilograms or under, I think it's 220-ish pounds. So yes, very exciting. Not sure what that voice was. So some other stats in terms of where I'm at, since it is 6 months, I might as well talk about them. When I started my weight loss, I had a waist measurement of 136 centimeters, which is 53.5 inches. And today, 6 months post-op, my waist measurement is now 106 centimeters or 41.7 inches. So I've actually lost 30 centimeters, which is 11.8 inches from my waist. So that is significant. And actually, let's have a look at what that looks like. So, making a lot of racket here. 30 centimeters. So I've lost that amount off my waist. Pretty cool. What else? I've lost 62% of my excess weight. So the weight I had to lose between the highest point of my healthy weight range, which is 74 or 75 kilograms, all the way up to my heaviest weight, which was 191.7 kilograms or 422.6 pounds. So yeah, I've lost 62% of my excess weight. To get to my 1-year surgery goal, which was to get down to 88 kilograms, I need to lose another 31.8 kilograms or 70.1 pounds. And I've got 26 weeks, obviously, 6 months to do that in. My average weekly loss that I need to target for the next 26 weeks has now dropped to 1.22 kilograms or 2.12 pounds. So it was 1.3 kilograms for the last, I don't know, quite a while actually. But yeah, this week's loss of 2.6 kilograms has kind of, really pushed the average down a bit, which is good because, I mean, everybody says that, you know, the longer post-op you are, the less weight you'll lose per week. So yeah, I mean, like, I think from memory, in my first week post-op, I think I lost something crazy like 7.8 kilograms. So to think that you're gonna have those losses again is pretty unrealistic. Yeah. So what else have I got to tell you this week? Matt bought me a Samsung Galaxy tablet, I think that's what it's called, as a congratulations, celebration, milestone thing for hitting the 70 kilograms lost mark. And I'm actually using that to record now. So if I'm acting kind of strange and not knowing where to look, it's because I am a little bit confused with the layout of where the camera is versus where the screen is. And so yeah, if I keep looking over at myself, it's because I'm trying to figure out whether I'm in shot or not. But otherwise I want to look at you, not me, you know. So yeah, that was a really nice surprise. And it's got better like video streaming capabilities, so it can I can watch Netflix and YouTube videos, and in Australia we have Stan. I don't know if that's anywhere other than Australia in terms of a TV and movie and online streaming, basically. Anyway, it's really amazing. So I don't know, a little free little promotion there to Samsung Galaxy Tab. If they want to reimburse me for plugging you, please do so. Yeah, so that was a really nice surprise. Otherwise, what else? I went for a walk this week. I haven't done any exercise for ages, as you guys know. And it was really nice to get out there and do some exercise, but also to really notice the difference in not having as much pain in my dodgy ankle that I have been having. I still unfortunately had pain in my ankle the next day, like post-exercise pain. But yeah, the fact that I didn't have it during the walk is a really significant change for me. Because yeah, like when you go to exercise and if you know that you're going to be in pain, it doesn't really help you get motivated to do it. And likewise though, with the post-exercise pain that I had, like that doesn't really give you the motivation and incentive to go for a walk. So yeah, I don't know whether going for that walk had any influence on my weight loss this week, because it was only one walk, or whether it, you know, pushed it along a little bit. I still need to do some data analysis on my weekly weight losses and compare it to, you know, things I did that week or where I am in my monthly cycle, and see if there's any way to predict the highs and lows, the highs and lows, because my average weekly weight loss, well, not even the average, but the range that I've lost is really variable. Like back in, I think it was January, there was a week where I lost 3.2 kilograms. I think the lowest I've ever lost in a week was 0.7 kilograms. So that's a pretty big range. Yeah, I'm just really hopeful that I can maintain this 1.22, or what did I say it was? 2.12 pounds average loss for the next 26 weeks. It'd be pretty exciting if I actually exceeded my 1 year weight loss goal. But hey, Heidi, don't get ahead of yourself, girl. Stop it. Stop it. What else? My wedding rings pretty much fit now. She says as she squishes them onto her hand. So let me show show you that. Can you see? I mean, it's still pretty like bulgy. Anyway, that's my engagement ring. I can't fit both my engagement and wedding ring on at the same time. Let me see if I can even do my wedding ring. They should technically be the same size, but yeah, so there's my wedding band. So that's exciting, that I can kind of squeeze them on. I haven't worn them all day yet though, so I don't know whether they're still too tight that they're going to cut the circulation off and I'm going to end up with like a purple finger. That'd be really weird. But at least now they're not, I don't have to strain to get them on or off, and I don't have to, use moisturizer as a lubricant. I hate the word lubricant. Who hates the word lubricant? Raise your hand. My dogs hate the word lubricant, apparently. They agreed with me. What else? Oh, how could I forget this? So I bought a top online, whenever it was, and it arrived yesterday, which was actually kind of nice timing given that it was my 6-month surgery anniversary yesterday, even though I actually forgot it was until my friend Marisha called and we were talking, and we had our surgery on the same day last year, and she realised, hang on, it's 6 months today, and so we both were like, oh my God, I can't believe we've totally forgot our 6-month anniversaries. But anyway, besides the point, yes, I ordered this top, and I was thinking it's like a long sleeve black skivvy type top, but it's made out of like a really fine mesh, which sounds like really trashy 80s disco, but it's not, I promise. It's actually really, really nice. And I thought that I could wear it underneath some of my short sleeve tops and dresses and stuff, so that A, it's getting cooler here in Australia because we're moving into winter soon, and B, I could hide my bat wings a little bit by the mesh of the top. Anyway, when I was ordering it, I was like, oh, should I get the size medium, which is a 20, or should I get, is it a 20? No, 18. Sorry. Should I get the 18 or should I get the 16? Because the tops or the dresses and tops and stuff I'd bought from the same shop recently were all medium, which is an 18. Anyway, so I thought, well, if I want it to fit me into winter, I should probably buy smaller. So I bought the 16, and super long story short, it fit perfectly. Like, it was, you know what, it was even bordering on a little bit too big for what I wanted it for. Probably just the way the shirt was designed. It wasn't designed to be quite skin tight, because who would actually wear a fully see-through mesh shirt if it was skin tight? Well, actually, I know that there are people that would wear a fully see-through mesh shirt with just a bra underneath and it'd be skin tight and they'd love it. But I'm a little bit more modest. So yes, I would not be comfortable wearing that. So what else can I tell you? Let's talk about poo. Let's go there. So I think I'm going to have to make a video talking about, like the 5 or 10 things or whatever that I wish I really understood or knew to expect post-op. One of them is definitely poo. So I knew that if you eat less, obviously you're going to poo less, and whether that is frequency or quantity. Sorry if this is way too much TMI. Just keeping it real on my channel. Yeah, so I knew I was going to either be doing less frequent or smaller poos. And I think I just didn't quite wrap my head around the fact that I would be going 3 or 4 days in between going to the toilet, and then even when I did go to the toilet, there wouldn't be too much to poop. But I was watching a video, I think it might have been on TED Talk. I'm going to see if I can find it. I'll see if I can find it and link it in the description bar below. I may not find it. It was one of those, how you click on a video on YouTube and then it takes you to another video, and eventually you like go down this rabbit warren, and suddenly you're watching stuff that you go, this wasn't even what I originally searched for, but it's fascinating. But anyway, So I mean, oh, it should be my watch history. I should be able to find it. Anyway, gosh, I'm rambling today. It was a really great video all about, I think it was called something like the maths or mathematics or science or something of weight loss. And it was just a really interesting guy talking about the food that you eat and the actual physical process of your body absorbing things from the food you eat and pooping out the waste, pooping out the stuff it didn't want or need or couldn't absorb because of molecules are too big to cross, your barriers, whatever, Trevor. Anyway, I found it really interesting because I thought, okay, so we're eating so much less, but what we're putting in our bodies is quality-wise and nutrient value-wise a lot better. So it's not just that we're pooping less, we're also consuming stuff that our body wants to absorb more of and doesn't result in a lot of excess waste. So yeah, it was just really interesting to me to think about it in that way, that yeah, if I was eating, I can't even really give you some examples because I don't completely know, well, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian or anything like that. But yeah, it was just really, really interesting. And what was also really interesting about this video was when you lose weight, where does the weight go? And how, anyway, so the answer to that question, if you can't be bothered watching that full video, is a part of it you release, you literally breathe out carbon, I think it's carbon dioxide that he said. And I think the rest was like water, and so you wee it out, it comes out in your poo, in your sweat, if you cry a lot, I guess, in your tears. But it was just really interesting him talking about, how much of your weight you breathe out. I found that really interesting. And it actually reminded me of, I think it might have actually been back at uni when I was studying science, and we were learning about when you weigh yourself last thing in the evening versus first thing in the morning, and just say you haven't gone to the bathroom, so you haven't peed or pooed, but it's, you went to bed at 11 o'clock and you've woken up at 7 o'clock. I'm just making up some times. But you magically weigh less. And because I always assumed that you excreted your weight as wee or poo, I never knew about this whole, you actually exhale weight. You actually exhale it. So yeah, do a little experiment and weigh yourself late at night, first thing in the morning before you go to the bathroom, and then go to the bathroom. And so the amount that you change between when you go to bed and when you get up in the morning is weight you've exhaled. It's just amazing that, you just don't think of gas having enough of a mass. Like, I'm a poet. Oh, my husband's bashing on something. Sorry if you can hear that. You don't think of gas having that much of a mass to influence your scales, but apparently it does. I simply think Matt is making dinner. He must be making chicken bombs, Greek chicken bombs, which I have a feeling he pounds the chicken breast, and that's what he's actually doing with bashing something. So if you could hear that, I apologise. So I can't remember what I was crapping about. I really just ramble some nonsense. I was talking about poop, wasn't I? And then I started talking about weight loss and whatever. So this Friday, I'm going to have a girls' night. It'll actually be my first time drinking alcohol post-op. So I'm researching non-bubbly alcoholic beverages or low bubbly alcoholic beverages to see, what can I even drink on Friday, because I'm not going to be able to take, flat lemonade or flat cola or anything like that with me to uses a mixer. So I've had some really good suggestions from the Food Inspiration for Losers Facebook group, which I mention all the frickin' time because I love that page. Anyway, so I think I'm kind of landing on, obviously there is an option of just having straight alcohol, having shots or having something on ice, having juice instead of fizzy drinks, although I am a little bit worried about the sugar content of the juice. I kind of like the idea of having a Long Island iced tea because it only has like a splash of cola, so it shouldn't actually make it that fizzy. Plus they just taste amazing. So I think that's probably going to be my drink of choice. Anyway, so yeah, next week I'll be able to report in on what happens when Heidi drinks alcohol post-op because I haven't been able to report on that yet. I'm also getting a tattoo on Friday. So that'll be exciting. I wouldn't even say it's like a 6-month milestone or anything like that. It's actually because this girls' night is with a bunch of girls from the weight loss surgery community, and a few of us have all decided it would be nice if we got tattoos together. So not identical tattoos, but lotus themed tattoos. So we're all getting something with a lotus design in it. So yeah, we got to show you the tattoo next week. It's very exciting. It'll be my 4th tattoo in my life, but I have the last one I got like 10 years ago or something like that. So 9 years ago, I don't know. So it's been a while. So I've probably completely reduced my memory in terms of how much they hurt to get. So I probably should take something to bite down on. Anyway, I will leave it there. If you're in a part of the world celebrating Mother's Day this Sunday, I wish you a very, very lovely Mother's Day and hope you get spoilt rotten. I'm hoping my doggies remember me this Mother's Day and buy me something nice, or just, poach me an egg for breakfast or something. But yes, anyway, so that's it. 6 months. It's gone so fast. Oh my God. I love going back and watching, not the whole video, obviously, because I ramble, like this one's already up to 22 minutes, but going back and watching some of my earlier videos and just seeing how much, my face has changed. And I don't think my collarbones have, I hit the microphone. I don't think my collarbones are really, they're really not that obvious yet. I'm still in the morbidly obese category for my BMI, which is down to 41 from 65 point something. So yeah, even though I've lost, 71.9 kilograms, or what did I say? I can never remember the pounds, 158.5 pounds. I'm still morbidly obese. So sad. But that's just the reality. And this is a journey. It's not a overnight miracle cure. Now I'm really just rambling and getting off topic, so I should really sign off. Hope you're having a great week. Let me know how you're going if I don't get to talk to you in any other way. Love talking to you guys, love hearing from you. If you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them below. Would love to hear from you. Okay, so have a great week and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!